Have you ever seen a car that looks like it belongs in a scrapyard, but somehow it's still driving on the road? I'm not talking about a few dents. I'm talking about cars that look completely destroyed, held together by pure willpower. Today, we're diving into some of the most shockingly broken down cars still running in Africa. Vehicles so damaged, you wouldn't take them for free, and yet, they still move. What you're about to see shouldn't even be possible. Trust me, the last one gets even crazier. If you're ready, let's get into it. First up, take a look at this. The headlights, gone, the tires, practically gasping for air, and yet the spirit of this machine still alive. Opening this vehicle isn't something just anyone can do. There's no normal handle, no simple button. Only the driver, and the few who know the technique, can get inside. Step inside, and it feels less like a vehicle and more like a cross between a construction site and an antique museum. The body looks exhausted, but somehow, the engine still has ambition. Despite everything it's been through, this bus calmly cruises down the road like nothing's wrong, and this is just the beginning. Now we're heading to Madagascar to meet one of the oldest trucks still in operation, somehow still traveling some of the most dangerous roads in the world. Every trip is a risk, which is why at least 2 mechanics have to stay on board at all times. Because a breakdown can happen without warning. On this journey, the fuel tank completely failed mid-road. Instead of stopping, the mechanics improvised, replacing it with a simple plastic jerry can just to keep fuel flowing and the truck moving. It's not safe, it's not ideal, but somehow it works. This car clearly never learned the concept of weight distribution. Instead of balancing the load toward the rear, everything is crammed into the middle, putting massive strain on the frame. The drawers hang loose, barely holding on, and the body looks like it's begging for mercy. But none of that seems to matter to the driver, who just keeps pushing forward like nothing's wrong. Here's a Nissan from another region. The body is completely rusted. The dashboard is barely holding together, and the mileage supposedly reads 37 million.
Okay.
The original fuel tank is long gone, replaced with improvised jerry cans just to keep it running.
The fuel, right? Look at this, just look at this. Wow. So this is where we put, this is where the fuel enters from. This is where the fuel enters from.
To start it, there's no key, just a wire that sparks it to life.
We use wires instead of key. Hear this. Look at this. Look at this.
And despite everything it's been through, it still runs, a living testimony to pure improvisation and mechanical resilience.
That's soon. Look at that.
Who would have thought a car in this state could still carry so much load? The body is flattened, the chassis looks exhausted. There aren't even proper doors left, and yet it still works like a beast of burden. Only 3 wheels left? That's not stopping this one. Somehow, even without a full set of tires, it still finds a way to roll forward. Next stop, Nigeria, where we find a true icon of public transport, a 15-seater that refuses to quit, no matter its age. From the outside, it looks like it should have been scrapped decades ago. Step inside, and it's absolute madness. Like a living room was dropped in the middle of a scrapyard. When the engine fires up, the whole vehicle shakes and rattles as if it's alive, every part moving to its own chaotic rhythm. Let's hit the streets and see what this relic can really do. This car has literally been sliced in half, but its owner refuses to let it die. Even torn apart and barely recognizable, it still finds a way to battle its way down the road. Some vehicles age. This one refuses to. This Nigerian Bedford has been on the road for over 80 years, bought back in 1962, and somehow still working today. There's nothing modern about it. No proper dashboard, no advanced braking system. Just raw mechanical grit and hands-on ingenuity keeping it alive. And against every expectation, it keeps clocking distance like it has something left to prove. Every time the driver hits the gas, it sounds like the whole thing is about to fall apart. The metal rattles, the frame trembles, like it's one bump away from collapsing. And yet, this battered machine keeps moving forward, almost like it's determined to outlive everything around it. And here's another unbelievable example. Here's a Toyota Corolla Spacio, but not just any Spacio. This one is a masterclass in survival engineering. Let's start with the windshield. In most places, you'd replace it at a shop. Here, tape is the official solution. The result? Every drive feels like watching the world through a scratched-up cinema screen. The taillight? The left indicator retired years ago. Signaling is now optional. Other drivers just have to read your mind. The fuel cap doesn't properly close, so every refill feels like a gamble. Sometimes it seals. Sometimes you just hope for the best. The left headlight is gone too, but as long as one side still shines, that's apparently enough to face the night. Opening the right door requires a technique. No key, just creativity. Every entry feels like solving a small mechanical puzzle. And the ignition? Forget turning a key. You connect two wires like it's an action scene. Except, this isn't a movie. This is daily life. The seats have completely given up. Sitting down feels like sinking into a couch that's seen 3 generations. Under the hood, it gets even better. A 1-liter container acts as the fuel tank. Starting the engine takes patience. 1 try, 2, 3. And then, somehow, it roars back to life. Despite everything, this car still moves. It may not be pretty, but it's relentless. And if there's one thing it proves, it's this. With enough improvisation, a Corolla simply refuses to die.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
At first glance, it almost looks like some stripped-down concept car from the future, except this one is running on pure survival. There's barely anything left but the engine, a single seat, and just enough courage to hang on for the ride. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you want more videos like this. See you on the next one.